got 6 out of 9. The only ones I got wrong was Geelong, Bulldogs, and the Gold Coast Suns. Now, I thought Gold Coast, after beating Geelong by 10 goals, thought they'd be a little bit better, but Carlton just were way too good for them. Alright, let's go through my predictions. Now, we've got Port Adelaide, Carlton, Adelaide Oval, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. I'm tipping Port to win this one by a solid 7 points. It's going to be a close game. Carlton, they beat Gold Coast. Are they back? Well, only time will tell. We'll see what happens. Port, they had a good win against North Melbourne, and that was in Tassie. Next game is Collingwood versus Bulldogs. Now, I'm going to tip Bulldogs in this. Only reason because Collingwood have a lot of injuries at the moment, but a lot of their younger players are stepping into the role really nicely, so they've got a really good depth. But I could see Collingwood win this game, but at the same time, I'm just making sure I'm going to go Bulldogs just to win by 8 points. And that's a Friday night at Marvel Stadium. The next game, Hawthorn versus Adelaide. At the MCG, 1:45. Now, Adelaide do play well at the MCG. They've showed that against Collingwood, but I can see Hawthorn winning this because they had a pretty good win against Brisbane, who, they own Brisbane for the last, 5 years, I'd say. So I'm going to go Hawthorn to win by, I reckon it's going to be a close game. But I'm going to go with 9 points. 4:35, Optus Stadium, West Coast versus St Kilda. Now, this is a danger game for St Kilda because if they lose this, season, game, set, match, over. But I'm going to go West Coast. I'm all about the West Coast hype at the moment. My team's doing badly, so I am going to tip West Coast to win by, if they beat Melbourne, I reckon they could win by 5 goals here. But I'm going to say 15 points. Now, this is a huge danger game for the Cats. If we don't win this game, I will seriously cry my sorrows in alcohol. We should win, but we are playing against Richmond. So, I don't know why I'm nervous about this game. I shouldn't really be. We're 7-4 now. We were 7-0 once upon a time, and the only other team to do that. But this is a danger game for us. No Blitzers, which is fair enough. No Jai Clark, which is bullshit. That was a shit call by the umpire. They didn't even pay. There wasn't even a free kick that was paid. I don't understand. Anyways, I'm going to tip Geelong to win by, I reckon, 3 goals is a fair margin. But hopefully we actually pick up percentage. That would be nice. But it is Richmond at the same time. They're not going the best at the moment because their injury list is, now, 20? Or something like that. Crazy. But, yeah. Once they have all their players back, they'll be fine. Alright, the Melbourne Demons versus Fremantle Dockers, 1 p.m. at TIO Stadium on a Sunday. It's at Traeger Park. Now, for that reason, I'm going to tip Melbourne because they are used to the conditions. Pretty sure they've played quite a few matches there, if I'm not mistaken, the past decade. So I'm going to tip them. Fremantle, they had a draw. They had a chance to win against the Pies. And unfortunately, Jeremy Sharp just missed. Yeah, he probably had a little bit more time on his hands but Melbourne, they had a good win against St Kilda. The next game, Gold Coast versus Essendon, Heritage Bank Stadium. I'm still calling it that, or I still want to call it Metricon. At 4 p.m. Now, Essendon are going really well at the moment, but this is a huge test. If only it was in Darwin, it would have been nice. But I'm going to tip Gold Coast in this. I reckon it's going to be a good game of football. I just think, maybe the heat. I'm not sure if it's raining or stuff up there, but I'm tipping Gold Coast. It's not really an upset, but yeah, we'll see what happens, see how we go. I've got 59 tips correct so far, so I've done shocking. I think I average what? Let's have a look. 59 divided by 11. Yeah, I average 5.3 tips a week. So it's not the greatest, but it is what it is. Thanks so much for watching the video. Unfortunately, my Giants Cats vlog will be delayed, and I'll try and get onto that either tonight or tomorrow afternoon at some point. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and like, subscribe, and yeah, peace.